Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and if you're watching this in the night, then good night. I hope you're all doing good as traders and learning every day. Today in this video I'm going to present to you price action analysis on Banknifty and Nifty 50 stocks. Price action is one thing. If you learn, you don't need any indicator for trading. This is the best thing which you can do, because a lot of indicators will confuse you on a daily basis. So let's get started and see. I hope you will learn a lot from this video, and if you learn these strategies properly, I'm telling you, you don't need any indicators to trade. Let's get started. So we are doing a weekly analysis for the market which closed on 3rd of Jan 2020. By the way, happy new year's to all of you guys. Have a great year ahead. And let's have a look at the disclaimer. As you know that you have to do your own research and you have to do your own back testing before taking any strategy, and test the results before putting your hard-earned money on it. So I'll take you directly to the chart today. So we are having a Bank Nifty chart here, which is on a daily time frame, and let me hide these two moving averages and just have the price action and the volume. So let's understand on a daily basis, on a larger time frame, what Bank Nifty has done in the past. So I'm zooming out a little bit and trying to show you like how it has done in the past. Let's look at this. We just notice that whenever it has made a new peak, it has gone down from there and made a new low. So we're going to map these. New peak, then new low, then there is a new peak, then there is a new low. So now tell me, what is expected from the market? It has already formed a new peak. This was its previous peak, this was another peak, and there is a new peak which has formed right now. And so I am expecting the market to retrace a little bit from here. And also, if you notice, let's understand the price action here just bases the candlestick patterns. You have seen this was a narrow range bar. After that there was another narrow range bar, and then there was this bearish signal, and after this was a bull trap where all the people who have shorted got butchered here in this next candle because of the bull trap which was placed. So the similar setup has arrived now on 3rd, where this was a bullish setup and then this is a bear trap. So market is in a range. If you see, if we mark the highs and lows of this is the low and this is the high. So it is in the range and playing all kinds of games. Now we can expect, if it breaks down here, it can go further down till here, till 31,000, and this is a range where it can stop for some time. But if it chooses to retrace up, it can do so and play few more days in this range. Okay, now let's analyze this on a 5 minutes time frame. So let's get back our 20 and 40 moving averages and see the market has gapped down 100 points below from here, and then it started falling. So whenever there is a fall and it's a trend, the market always retraces back to a 20 period moving average and falls. Retrace back and fall, retrace back and fall, and then again changing the trend here. This is a change of the trend. Let's see how it happens the next day, which is on Monday. So here I will show you some setups. Whenever there is continuous 1, 2, 3, 4 bar drop, 4 to 5 bar drop or 3 bar drop, minimum is 3, and then you find a topping or bottoming tail bar like this with a narrow range candle, you should always buy about this bar, and here your target will be the 20 period moving average. So you have to exit, trail the stop loss and exit. Similarly, you get a bear 180 setup here where you are shorted, and this will be a stop loss. And here bull 180, which gave only a little bit of return, but it failed. Here also. And this is a zone between 20 and 40. Whenever the price comes, whenever it is a trending day, when the price comes into 20 and 40 space and forms a topping tail or any kind of reversal pattern, you can expect a fall from there. You can take a shot with this high as your stop loss. And this is also another buy entry where you got a bottoming tail bar. Your entry would be high of this. You have to have a stop loss buying above this so that you can get this target up to 20 period moving average. So this is about Bank Nifty. So hoping that there will be a little bit bearishness. We have to see the open, how it happens. If it breaks the low, then we can go short on it. And now let's analyze few more stocks which are there in Nifty 50. Okay, so here I have all the Bank Nifty 50 stocks. Let's analyze them one by one on a daily time frame. Let's go to Adani Ports. Adani Ports has formed a setup which is 200. It is near the 200 period moving average. The volumes are low, but here there is a setup. If it breaks this high, then there is a bullishness which can happen. So you watch out for this level. Axis Bank has closed below the 200 period moving average, but there is a zone, entire zone below this. It can stay here for some time. You can expect a fall, but not major fall. Axis Bank is in a range, highs form, lows form, it is in the range. Bajaj Auto has given a breakdown. It has broken this level, so you can go short on this. Target will be the moving average, 200 period moving average. Bajaj Finserv is moving up, but low volumes. There is no indication here. Bajaj Finance has formed a topping tail, but there is no volume, so don't try to short this. To watch for it. Bharti Airtel is in a narrow range. You can see here, this is a range which it has formed. It has to break down. BPCL, high volume on the doji bar, but we have to watch what it does on the open. No clear indication. Britannia sideways. Cipla sideways. You can see, whenever I say sideways, you can see the highs and lows, and you can understand why I'm saying sideways. Stocks will be above and below the 20 period moving average. Here also there can be a sign of reversal here looking at the volume, or if it breaks this high, then it can go up to 200 period moving average. Dr. Reddy's sideways, low volume. This is a good level. If it breaks this, then 200 period moving average will be the target. Eicher Motors. Gale gave a topping tail bar, but volumes are not higher than the previous high volumes, but we have to watch this. It was in a downtrend. The trend is still continuing, so it can take a retracement down from here. Grasim sideways only, but if it breaks this high, you can see that it can touch the 200 period moving average. HCL Tech has broken the levels, so it is bullish. You can look for a long entry on this to achieve a target, first target about 600. HDFC is at a good zone, good setup. You can see if this breaks out, then it can go higher. HDFC Bank, given a bearish signal, but you have to wait. There is a zone below this. It can be here for some time. Hero Motocorp, narrow range candles, no much of a movement here. Hindalco is having a double top and bearish signal. You can watch for a bearish signal here. Hindustan Lever can break down from this level and touch this, so this will be first target. You have to watch. This is a narrow range. ICICI Bank is in uptrend, nice space between 20 and 40. It can retrace back if it comes to this level, so look out for a buy entry. IndusInd Bank is in a range, high and low, but forming higher highs. So let's see if it breaks this high, it can go above. Infratel, no volumes, sideways, completely range. Infi is trying to break out, but there is no volume yet. Narrow range, IOC. ITC is also in a range. It has to break this range if it has to go down. JSW is forming a good bearish pattern, but this bearish pattern may not be giving good results because this zone, this is all narrow range candle and this is a zone where it can stop. Kotak Bank is into the zone. If it breaks this zone, then it can come down. Bearish volume is there, and stock has formed a new high, and from there it retraced to this 40. If it retraces back, if it gives a signal, then your buy will be above this bar. These are all swing trades, and this is a good setup. If you see the high of this bar, which is 1348, and this is 1344. If the high 1348 is broken, you have a stop loss buying at 1350. If it breaks, then this setup will be called as a red bar ignored setup, green bar and a red bar ignored, and this can go up to 200 moving average. M&M is not giving any signal. Maruti is also not giving any signal. As you can see, it is in sideways. Whenever I say sideways, you have to remember there is a high, there is a peak, and the stock is in the range. And this is also high, weak, low, peak. It's in the perfect range. Nestle. NTPC formed a bearish reversal. You can expect further fall on this. If you watch, it can come down till here. This is the first level, second level zones. ONGC, there is a breakout from the zone, but we are not sure if it sustains about it. Depends upon the open. Watch this carefully. If it opens and tries to rally up, if the LTP is greater than the open and the previous close, then you can see there will be rally. Power grid bearish sign, but this is not a good indication. There is a zone here. Reliance is in a range, top and bottom. It has to break out above this to go up again. SBI is also in a sideways range typically. Sun Pharma, I think this is given a good entry. Rising volumes you can see, and big bar above the 20 period moving average, so this can be watched. Use the same concept. LTP greater than open, greater than previous close, you can take a buy. Again the same setup. If it breaks this high, you can go as its green red bar ignored setup, RBI setup. This also same setup. Tata Motors and Tata Steel, both are RBI setups. TCS has retraced and given a buy entry here after this fall. This is your buy entry above this red candle. So you can look for a buying entry because there is a volume also here. TechM also similar pattern. It has given an entry above this high, but it has gone into the zone. Let's wait. If it opens powerful, then it can go above this. Titan is a short entry, but it is in a zone. If it breaks this 1122, then it can fall further. But volumes are low. Ultrasec cement, again it has formed the same kind of setup, but there is a zone here. If this high is broken, it is going to break the 200 period moving average, then RBI setup, so it can go higher. UPL also, but there is no volume here. Volumes are declining. Here it is resist closed above 200 period moving average, but this is very volatile stock, so avoid this. Wipro, not much of volumes, but it has to break this high. Yes, bank, narrow range, this low has to be broken below 40. Z is giving you a very good short entry, so I would like to get an entry in Z if it break this level. This is a 269, which is very close. If either it can gap down or it can close and drop from here. So watch out for Z. The volume is also increasing, so this can be a good entry. So that's the analysis for Nifty 50 stocks, guys, and this is the way you can scan if you know the price action properly. And the price action is the key for understanding the markets. No indicator will be required if you learn this properly. And in my all videos, I'm emphasizing more on price action and teaching you different patterns which I've learned from reading a lot of books, a lot of trainings, and a lot of mentors. So keep tuned to this channel and keep listening to all the videos which I'm making, and please do motivate me by subscribing to my channel and click on the notifications, and please do share these videos with your friends and families who are interested to learn stock markets. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.